All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Will Zanders, and we're going to be reading Raising a Giant by Bob Crisp, arguably the top book in network marketing history. The book is so popular. In fact, you have some people who've taken versions of that book or pieces of that book and copied it and reprinted it and called it Raising a Giant by Bob Crisp, but it's not even the original, and they've made actual, real tangible money off that book. That's just how popular the book is in elite network marketing circles. But because you're a member of the New Orleans Mastermind Group, we're going to be reading this book on audio because it's the best way we can get it to you. Me personally, guys, I was not going to Kinko's and going to be copying, hundreds and hundreds of pages of books and reprinting books for you guys. This is the easiest way to do it. I mean, it's 2018, so let's get with the technology. So I'm going to read the preface right now, and then we'll move on to the book chapter by chapter, and it will be listed in unlisted YouTube audio, okay? And this is, again, Raising a Giant by Bob Crisp. This is the preface. Bill Gates calls the internet the great equalizer, and I think he is right. Like fax machines, audio tapes, cell phones, and three-way and conference calling, the internet has pushed mass communications and individual connections beyond anything before it. Today, if you use and adapt to the internet e-marketing solutions, you can almost assure yourself of success. Like many of you, I waited for others to develop systems that could automate previously intimidating and time-consuming activities, like calling a friend or acquaintance to try and sell them on buying a new product or getting into the latest and greatest network marketing deal on the planet. A good e-marketing campaign can offer a broad range of individuals a choice in what they want to hear about without feeling obligated or intimidated by a personal phone call. Used properly, e-marketing can informally sort those who will from those who won't. No sense irritating your negative brother-in-law even more, right? Doing marketing without the internet would be like running a marathon with a 100-pound backpack on. My advice is to seek out a forward-thinking company in upline and make sure that includes a great e-marketing solution. Just because you don't know anything about it doesn't mean it won't work for you. And find a mentor to teach you. That's what I did. And here's my story. For the first 9 years of my career in networking, I had the privilege of being sponsored into one of the largest network marketing companies in the world and into one of the largest legs of that company. Through no intelligence of my own, I wound up in a position where I could be tutored by the best in the business. My former upline teachers have the largest and continually the most profitable and stable businesses in the industry. Today, I devote my time to many future giants of the industry and to promote the value of the networking concept wherever I go. In this book, you will find an accumulation of ideas and concepts collected over the years. Most of them, I admit, I borrowed from others who have crossed my path. I don't claim to have all the answers, for the older I become, the more I'm certain that life has allowed me to be here and discover the answers for myself as I uncover the great value possessed by others. I make no claim to fame, only that I have been involved directly in the building of a downline organization of over 200,000 people with retail sales volume I believe to be in excess of $1 billion at the time of this writing. As you will discover in the pages that follow, I am a believer in the team concept. No one can say they alone built a large organization. Instead, each organization is a collaborative effort. My sponsor could easily say that he, not me, is responsible for the fabulous growth of my direct downline business. I would have a hard time arguing the point for certainly. Were it not for the patience and persistent effort of my sponsor, I would not be writing this book today. On the other hand, there were times when I found him to be more of a stumbling block than a stepping stone. I will explain why later in this book. Were it not for mentors, such as my first life insurance manager, the late Mr. Warren Gray, I would not have had the insight and wisdom to listen to the still small voice that whispered the encouraging words that led me on this long and winding road. I believe that network marketing is life. The term network marketing is almost a redundancy. All marketing, in my opinion, is in some ways the result of networking. And in these modern days, the internet, we can magnify our own networking through social networks such as MySpace, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and many others. Their members number in the millions with a spider-like web of connectivity. The greatest form of free enterprise on the face of the planet is network marketing. No other industry offers everyone the opportunity to start with nothing but a dream and become financially free. It treats each person with equal disdain and respect. The stories of success and failure are endless. Each person is allowed the freedom to decide the amount of time, energy, belief, knowledge, and commitment they are willing to place in the area of chosen endeavor. The failures, on average, I believe to be no greater than those in any other industry. The real estate failure rate for agents is reported at over 95% in 5 years, and the life insurance industry figures are even worse. Since in most network marketing companies, you begin on a part-time basis, your chances for success over time seem to be improved. To begin most businesses, you must invest large sums of money. Quit your current occupation. Train for a new field. Work 80 to 90 hours a week and still risk an 85% failure rate for new businesses. In network marketing, your risks will vary with the company you choose. Look for strong financial backing, good management, quality products competitively priced, and a decent pay plan. Stay away from the fly-by-night, far-fetched, heal-you-in-a-minute schemes with promises of overnight fame and fortune. Remember that something that seems too good to be true usually is. However, I caution on too much skepticism. Don't be afraid to take a chance. New companies offer a chance to the novice to be in on the ground floor. Playing it safe usually isn't safe at all. Just be wise. Don't fall for anything. Look at the long term and ask yourself, if you really believe in the people who own the company, do you have confidence in the product? Does there seem to be a need for it? Evaluate the players in your immediate upline. Are they veterans or are they beginners like you? What has been their track record? How many companies have they been with? And why did they move on, or why did the company fail? Networking is itself an art form. In this book, we will deal with this in depth. In the chapter on depth, you will learn why it is important to work downline and how to evaluate things like ability and commitment early on. You will find yourself looking at friends and family differently. You will be challenged to look inward at yourself. Your skills with people will be exposed. You may not like what you discover. I know I didn't, but you can change, and change you must. This book is for beginners or people who have been around for a while and who are frustrated with their lack of success. Maybe you have been given the wrong training or no training at all. Maybe your sponsor didn't know any more than you. Maybe, like many, you were left on your own with the admonition, go get some just like you, and you tried without success. Later, we will discuss how to evaluate a mentor. This book is not for wishers, whiners, watchers, or wieners. It is a book not for those to sit at home and watch television every night. This book is for the doers and the dreamers, the ones who are never content with the status quo. This book is for the many that have what it takes and are looking for the right path to their highest dreams and ultimate aspirations. I am a dreamer and I am proud of it. Here, I will show you the path and hopefully shed some light on your way. I can't make you successful. Only you can do that. I can give you the roadmap. You must make the journey. Good luck. If you persist, you'll make it. I just know it. The end of the preface of Raising a Giant by Bob Crisp.